second term is already on the way, and people are talking about that. And you are having problem within your party in the state with the former chairman of the party, and secondly, with the judiciary. It is said that you are having problem with the judiciary because their workers are on strike. Sir, with 2027 already in the corner, how do you solve this problem of, one, your relationship with your party and your relationship with the judiciary?
Thank you so very much. Let me begin with the judiciary. We don't have any anxieties with the judiciary, for the record. We don't at all. There was a requisition for the removal of the 7 CJ, or the law permits that I sign. I haven't signed anything. But then there is a protocol to all this. It has to go through the NJC and all that. So it was an onus on me to transfer whatever anxieties that the CJ had created within the system in the state to the NJC, and we have done that. So the NJC is the master handling everything. That is their own area. So for the record, we don't have any anxieties at all with the judiciary. I think part of the angst on the CJ was for him to call for the judiciary workers to go on strike. You know, recently we just upgraded our salary scheme. You know, instead of 70 minimum, we went to 75. And the workers are quite excited about that and happy. What the judiciary, the first time I came into administration, I granted them independence. I granted autonomy also to the local government. So it's already in practice before the official local government autonomy now came. We were already on the practice. The judiciary was already on her own, doing their own stuff, doing their own macro and micro management of whatever resources. And the divide was just made in a way that I know what it is. The head man gets a lot of change in there. So instead of him fixing what he started as an anxiety, he now shifted to us. So if you ask members of the judiciary, they will explain that to you. I even picked this up from them. But this information I've now let out is the first time coming from me, but that is a fact because the records are there. So it is not even an anxiety. He was now calling on some documentation for increment. If any salaries were increased in the state, you know, the establishment should also have theirs very separate, you know, and all that. They asked the labor group in the state, the teachers union, the transport workers and everything. So we don't have anxieties with them. We don't have anxieties with civil servants. We don't have any with the Teachers Association at our universities. We don't. And our tertiary schools. We don't. So we don't have any in the local government. And rather, since I came in, nobody is being owed. No lecturer, no professor is being owed at BSU, at the Benue State University. We spend over 1 billion naira to clear everything, their backlogs that were left in there. So, and this is why you cannot hear anything strike, you know, from their lips. So we are at par and they're doing their own bit for the growth of this state. So this is a fact. Now, politically, I want to establish that when newness comes, there are certain people who are feeding on and unapportioned largesse.